So the Berditchever in Kedushas the Vayigash explains the connection of the Shvatim to Purim and Chanukah. That Yosef gave to Binyamin 5 garments, and these 5 garments correspond, he says, to the 5 garments that Mordechai wore when he went out from the king. Mordechai yatzim lifnei melech, b'levush malchus, tchilas v'chor, v'ater zahav v'dola, v'tachrich b'tzvar gaman. And he says, Mikra echad yikra l'shneim. There's many parallels between Binyamin and Mordechai. Aside from the fact that they both come from Binyamin, Yosef was elevated to a dream. And Mordechai was elevated also through a dream, like our sages said, that when Achashverosh had a dream that Haman wanted to kill him, so he got angry at Haman, and that's why he had Mordechai dressed and brought through the city on a horse, and so forth, and which was the beginning of the miracle. Just like Yosef was still under the rulership of Paroh, so too, so too, by Purim, it says in the Gemara, Akati Abdi Anan. We're still servants of Achashverosh. And so all of the Shvatim are a Siman Tov Labanim. So Yosef hinted to the Gul of Mordechai from Haman. So to Shimon and Levi. Here's the connection to Chanukah. When Shimon and Levi, when they killed Shechem, that you had, they had a siyata dishmaya, they had a help from heaven, that Rabim biad me'atim, and Borim biad chalashim, you had the few against the many, and you had, with Hashem's help, they had a hishtadlus from below. They made an effort from below, their small effort in the battle in comparison to how much Hashem helped them to conquer an entire city. And just like by Chanukah, you had the Cohanim were the ones fighting. So too, this was Levi who was fighting, Shimon and Levi. And also, as it's well known, that one of the great warriors, sons of Matisyahu, was Shimon, and he was one of the great warriors in the Battle of Chanukah. And Ma'ata Yoreinu B'Suraso. Now, another thing it says by Shimon and Levi in the Brachos, وברצונם עקרו shor. With their will, they uprooted the ox. So simply, it refers to Yosef. But here he says, no, it refers to this, what our sages said, that the Yavanim wanted us to write on the Keren Hashor, she'en lachem chelek belokei Yisrael. That the Greeks wanted us to write on the horn of an ox that we do not have a portion in the God of Israel, chas v'shalom. And Shimon and Levi uprooted this horn. So they, so to speak, this attack on Shechem actually represents this uprooting of the Greeks' philosophy. And but on the other hand, it says, "Kehalam al techad kvodi." He also, so to speak, curses them. Yakov gives a statement that he does not want his honor to be with Shimon and Levi, and and that is because the Chashmonayim should not have taken kingship for themselves. It's well known that the Chazal were not happy, and the sages were not happy with the Chashmonayim, who afterwards started a kingship. And that's why Yaakov says, I don't want my honor to be with them, which is Malchus. And that's the